Hello all. In this video, we are going to see the variables in Java programming language, which is also similar to the variables what we have seen in mathematics. Variables are used to represent values that may be changed in a program. For example, double interest rate. So interest rate may change from person to person. Double radius of a circle would change. Count would start with 0 and it will change when a user keeps on counting. GPA, CGPA for one semester would be 3.33. For another semester, the cumulative GPA changes. And again, when you evaluate the expression 2x plus 3y minus 8z, that value would be able to change when you actually change the XYZ values. So whenever you see those variables, it would change in the program. And if you look at the second point, variables must be declared before it can be assigned. So I have a declaration statement here. So whenever you declare a variable, it has to have a data type that could be double or integer or any other data type that you want to use. And then you should have an identifier. Identifier is the name of the variable. And then you may have an assignment statement. Assignment statement would be you use the identifier, which is the variable name, and in the assignment means basically you're assigning something, you would be using is equal to symbol, and then you would assign a value. So for example, interest rate would be 12%, and 12 divided by 100 is 0.012. So this is a declaration statement and this is an assignment statement. In the declaration statement, you have to define what that variable data type is and then write the variable name. In the assignment statement, you have to use the variable name and you would be assigning a value. If you notice, you didn't use any double here in the assignment statement because you already declared here. However, you could do both declaring and assigning in one line. Okay, so double interest rate is declaration and you are assigning in the same line itself before you use the terminating symbol semicolon with is equal to 0.12. So declaring and assigning can happen in a same statement. However, you may assign expressions also to the variables. For example, here my variable name is perimeter and it's of type double perimeter. So which would be 2 pi radius. Okay, or you could be able to use double perimeter pi diameter. So that means whatever the expression that you're writing on the right hand side is evaluated and assign it to a perimeter variable. Okay, so consider these two statements are different, otherwise you have to name it as perimeter 1. Okay, and same way int you have x and the x value is determined by evaluating the expression 2y plus 3. 2y plus 3 is evaluated and assign it to the variable x. I have a simple code here, int x, which is a declaration statement, and I'm printing system.out.println x is equal to 1. So x is equal to 1 is an assignment statement. In the next part, I have int x is equal to 1. So here I have both I'm declaring both. I'm doing two things. One is declaring as well as assigning. So I'm printing my x. So basically you would be getting the same output for both the code snippets there. Okay, so the output would be 1 and 1 for both of those code snippets. Now we will see whether these statements are declaration or assignment statements. So double interest rate. So data type is double. Interest rate is the identifier, which is the name of the variable, which is a declaration statement. Double radius declaration, int count is equal to 0, where we are, you have to call it as an assignment, but you are doing it declaring as well as assigning. Double CGPA is equal to 3.33. It's a both declaration and assignment. Double value is equal to 2x plus 3y minus 8z, which is both declaring and assigning. Okay, so you could review the concepts of variables from this video.